Why, hello, boys and girls. I finally got it. It is the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G. Check this out here. Freaking love the color. I love this camera setup. It's an amazing piece of device here. Now, before I begin, I just like to make a disclaimer. I have this 2-year plan. I buy a new phone every 2 years. So I skipped the Note 10. I didn't know what the Note 10 has. So when I talk about the 20 and it has like all these features and stuff, and I had it on the Note 10, forgive me. So I just want to throw that out there. Now, out of the box, of course, you got the phone, got the USB cable, and the super fast charger. Interesting design with this cable here. Now both ends have USB-Cs. I'm pretty sure I know why they did this, because before it's like has like the regular USB side and USB-C, and then they have like this dongle where you could transfer from one phone to the next using a smart switch. But now they have this cable here, and all you need is this to do your transfer. So I'm assuming that's why they did it this way. No free headphones this time around, and talk about the hardware, the outside hardware. They finally got rid of the 3.5 millimeter plug. You know, see here with the Note 9. And to be very honest with you, I don't mind them getting rid of the port, because when I had the Note 9, I think I only used the port one time, and they gave out like the free, was it the AKG headphones, and I plugged it in, try out the headphones. I'm like, oh cool, and I tossed the headphones somewhere, and that's the only time I ever used the port. So I had this for 2 years, never used a port. I use everything Bluetooth, so I'm not gonna miss that with this phone. If you're in a dire need of using a 3.5 millimeter plug, there is like dongles where you could plug it into USB-C to a 3.5 millimeter adapter if you want to use like external mic, if you're actually like vlog with the phone. Now they combine, because the Note 9 has like the Bixby button, has the power, has like the volumes, but now they consolidated it. They have the Bixby button and the power button here, and then the volumes here. Getting used to this. Like before, like, you know, if you wake up, you use this button for the Note 9, so by habit, like I kept pushing like the down button, so I'm getting used to just pushing this button now. Note 20, here's the port for the SIM card and the micro SD card. It's happy that they still, like, you know, carry over the micro SD card. So they give you an option of like a 112 gigabyte or a 512 for $100 extra. So I just got the 128 version, and then I just carry over my old micro SD card that I had since my S8 Plus. The super fast charging is very impressive. When I first like opened up this phone, I opened up at work, this had like 20% of battery life. So I plugged this in, and like less than an hour went 100%. I'm really amazed by the super fast charger. And I tried to plug this with my fast charging wireless charger. And I just want to see if it does super fast charging. It doesn't. So it looks like if you want to do the wireless charging and super fast charging, I don't know if they already came out with one, but you have to buy a wireless charger that says super fast charge. So fortunately my experiment failed, so but still the freaking super fast charging is amazing. I might have to buy like an extra one for traveling purposes, leave one at home, and carry one with me during my travels. You know, transferring from information from one phone to another is always a smooth transaction with the smart switch. Had no problems. It was very smooth as usual, just like the previous versions. Now with the S Pen, they always like do like small upgrades every iteration, and I've been using phones with stylus pens before it was cool. You know, I had the PDAs, the Trio 650, the Singler HTC 8125, Note 3, Note 5, Note 9, and now the Note 20. One of the common questions I got is, being a Note user, is do you actually use the pen? And to be very honest with you, like I use it every now and then in the previous versions, but the Note 9 is the one I've been using a lot. They did one nice upgrade with the Note 9. With this button here, like you can able to control the pictures. You can tap twice, you can switch from rear camera to front camera, and you push this once and you can take a picture. And that's really awesome because I like taking a picture with the rear camera because it's the better quality. So like I had this on a tripod, flip it to the rear camera, just push this and you take a picture. But the Note 20 uses gestures, which is a really awesome thing. I would demonstrate it, but I'm so paranoid with copyright music and YouTube, so bear with me. When you hold a button and then you do an up gesture, you turn the volume up, do a down gesture, turn the volume down. If you do a right gesture, you go to the next track, and you motion left, you go to the previous track. Also, another thing with the pen is I am a cosplayer, and this is a quite of a common thing. There are some like cosplayers that have gloves, and if they have to use their phone, they have to take off one of their gloves and start using a phone. And then you got someone like, you know, approach that cosplayer, like, hey, can I get a picture? I'm like, okay. And then they put their phone away, they put their gloves on, and then pose to take a picture. With this pen here, I don't have to worry about that. I could just like, you know, function my phone. Someone wants to take a picture, put my phone away, I'm ready to go. So, but yeah, that's why like with the Note 9, I use it quite frequently because I've been cosplaying more, I've been going to anime conventions more, and the pen has been super, super useful for me. Of course, like, you know, I use it to jot down notes. There's sometimes like, you know, I go out and I get inspired, and when I see something, I take a picture of it, or I just like jot down some notes. At work, when I'm like have to approach to someone's car and, you know, they want to find out a specific like part, I take a picture or I jot down what they need, make a list or something like that. So yeah, the pen I use quite frequently. Now, the camera on this phone is ridiculous. I haven't used all the functionalities with the camera. I tested out the zoom feature because that's like a really big deal with this phone. You could do 1x, 2x, 4x, 10x, 20x, and 50x. And I am amazed with the zoom because sometimes like you sacrifice some quality when you do the zoom features on some cameras, but this one is really crisp. And also with video recording, it could do up to 8K. I haven't tried it out yet, but in the future videos, I'm going to shoot it straight up 8K just to see how the quality is. Bought a nice little case for the Note 20. You can charge with this case on, so that's really awesome. With my old one, with the Note 9 and this case here, you can't charge with the case on. I always have to take it off and charge it. But now with this, I don't know if they upgrade the technology or they did something with the case or whatever, but you know, whatever the case would be, I could charge with a case now. Awesome. This case is from ESR. I'm going to put a link in the description so you can check out this case. The main reason why I got this case is, one, it's clear. In the previous cases, I always buy red because red's my favorite color. But this time around, I got clear because I want to show off this color. I like how they have it raised to protect the camera in the back and then the screen in the front. And with this kickstand here, it could do either vertical or horizontal. In Note 9, I don't think there's a case that has vertical kickstands, but I saw this Spigen attachment here and I bought it, and I could able to like set it up vertical. And the reason why it's a big deal for me to set it up vertical is because every once in a while I do Google Duo. I talk to my mother or other friends. Hi, Mom. And every once in a while I get like a Bluetooth keyboard hooked up, and I'll be like typing some stuff. I'm gonna start using, you know, this kickstand and typing more with my phone because, like, you know, I have to like make scripts for future vlogs or reviews, and I need to start like, you know, updating my website. I haven't updated my website in a while just because like the pandemic, like I haven't been gone to like anime conventions, so the website's quite dry at the moment, but I'm going to update it, and any free time I got from work or anywhere else, I'm gonna start like doing my work with my phone. With the Note 9, they had the placement of the fingerprint scanner back here, and I'm always not too keen to have the scanner here, is because like every once in a while I accidentally touch the camera. It happens. I mean, with the case it helps out though, but every once in a while I accidentally touch the camera. Now with the Note 20, the fingerprint scanner is here. Let me focus on here. They put it on the screen now, which is awesome. Now, one problem with the fingerprint scanner on the screen is I had a screen protector, and I put the screen protector on, and then I put up the sensitivity high, because that's what they recommend, so you could use your phone. And I was able to function just fine, but the problem is like I can't use the fingerprint scanner. So I'm like, no matter what I do, I'm trying to push as hard as I can. It just can't recognize it. So I redo my fingerprint scan, and it just can't pass the initialization because it just can't read it. So I don't know if I had like a thick screen protector, but whatever case it be, I just can't use the screen protector now because I used the fingerprint scanner to unlock my phones and other things. So now with the 5G, I can't tell the difference yet. I don't know if 5G is set up for Palm Beach County, but the speed so far seems to be equivalent 4G LTE at the moment, but I'm pretty sure things will change in the future. I know my house, my area is really bad with T-Mobile, not because it's like a dead spot or anything, but from what I was told from my HOA, we're right next, like maybe 10 minutes away from the Palm Beach International Airport, so that's why it's like not really good reception at T-Mobile. That's what they said. I don't know. I do use the Bixby feature pretty frequently, and it sucked like because with the S8 Plus, like you can actually do so much with Bixby, but they toned it down when I got like the Note 9. I was really disappointed, but I mean, it still functions well. I just love the chain of commands. Like you could say like a command, and it will do like a chain of commands, and that's really a big deal for my smart home stuff. So yeah, I use it pretty frequently at home, and I am a huge fan with the Samsung Pay, and this is kind of like why I'm sticking with Samsung, because like I don't use my credit cards that much anymore because of Samsung Pay, and you can use Samsung Pay on most credit card machines, and I just love it when I approach like the register and I was about to use my Samsung phone, and they're like hey, we don't have like Apple Pay, and I'm like oh, this is Samsung Pay, like we don't have Samsung Pay, like I know you don't have Android Pay or Apple Pay, but this is Samsung Pay. It's like, isn't Samsung and Android Pay the same thing? I'm like, no. And then I try it, and then they're like, mind blown, because like it worked. And it's like, why is there a difference? It's like Samsung has like the MST, where like you could use most credit card machines. Android Pay, Apple Pay, you have to have like that symbol where like it's compatible. But Samsung Pay is compatible for most credit card machines, and I'm pretty sure like explaining to them, they kind of like went over their head. They're like, oh wow. I'm always paranoid with credit card machines. I never had my credit card info stolen, knock on wood. But every time like before Samsung Pay, like I always approach the credit card machine. I always see if there's like an extra layer, because with credit card shimming, they're getting like smarter and smarter. So it's like, they will actually have like the top layer of a credit card machine when you approach to like a retail register. And it actually looks just like how the top is, but they put it over. So when you swipe or insert your card, you can't tell a difference, because like the original machine will still process the chip or the magnetic strip. But the top extra layer is also recording your information. So it's just like these shims are getting like smarter and smarter, and of course like they'll have like extra layer like on gas station pumps. So like when I approach the gas station pumps, I always like to wiggle, see if there's anything like that you could take off. But I don't have to worry about that because Samsung Pay, I could use it without like anybody like stealing my info. Now they can still take your info even when using your Samsung Pay, but the things of Samsung Pay, when you input your credit card information, they create a token. It kind of acts like a middleman. So even if like use my Samsung Pay and they took info, they're gonna take the token, not the original credit card. So when they take the token and try and make a credit card with the token information, it's not gonna work because that token is not like a physical like credit card info. So like it's gonna get denied. So yeah, I am in love with my Note 20 so far. The one thing I'm definitely gonna use that I haven't mentioned is I'm gonna be using this when I run future online fighting game tournaments. Oops. I didn't mean to say that. Don't tell anyone when I say that, okay, guys? So it's time to say goodbye to this Galaxy Note 9. I have to return this back to Samsung because I did the trade-in thing. This phone is actually retailed as $1,300. It's the Ultra with the 128 gigabyte memory. But I traded this in for $550, so ultimately I paid what, $750 for it. So really amazing deal. So gotta say goodbye to this Note 9. We had some good memories, but now I have upgraded. So, but all right, say goodbye, Note 9. Cause I gotta trade you in because they gave me like less than 2 weeks to trade you in. Otherwise, I'd owe them $550. So I always keep my phone in good condition. So I'm getting the full 550 pop. So, but that's it with my quick review. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. But I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. See you guys next time. Peace.